Pessoal, bem-vindos de volta ao canal. Hoje a gente vai continuar aqui o Hogwarts Legacy. Vamos ver o que espera a gente aqui no jogo, né? A gente tinha acabado com a introdução dele e ia começar a explorar a escola, né? Então vamos fazer isso aqui. Vamos ver o que nos aguarda. Pessoal, esse começo aqui é mais para conhecer mesmo a galera, né? É uma introdução ao jogo. Então vamos fazer tudo aqui.
Good morning. I trust you're ready for your first day at Hogwarts?
I've been dreaming of this day for a long time. Can't believe I'm here.
Well, you are here. Make the most of it. You only have one first day at Hogwarts. Now, in light of your unique situation, joining us as a fifth year, you'll need to catch up with your classmates and not fall behind. Especially as you'll be expected to complete your OWLs at the end of the year.
OWLs? Owls?
Yes, your ordinary wizarding level exams. They will determine what type of career you can have when you leave here. After much discussion with the headmaster and the Department of Magical Education at the Ministry, we've devised something extraordinary to ensure your success.
Olha o livrinho.
Here you are.
What is it?
It is a wizard's field guide. It will help you to keep track of what you are learning so that you master all that's expected of a fifth year. You would be wise to take full advantage of this exceptionally valuable resource.
Guardei. Top.
Thank you, Professor, but what do you mean it will keep track of what I'm learning?
Perhaps seeing it in action will answer any questions you may have. Walk with me and we shall put it to the test.
Vamos lá.
That should be all for now. You'll be expected to attend both Charms and Defense Against the Dark Arts classes today. And I'd like to be sure you get to Hogsmeade as soon as possible to replace the supplies you lost on the way here.
I've always found that fun goes hand in hand with mastery, as I'm sure the Quidditch players amongst us would agree, So, what better than a bit of sport to put our prowess with the summoning charm to the test, right? So why don't we have our newest students start us off?
Aí é sacanagem, pô. Pra que fazer isso?
Very simply, cast Accio on one of the spheres and relinquish your charm at the last possible moment. Now, think of this like gobstones, if you will. But instead of throwing the marbles out, you are summoning them toward you. The trick is to pull the sphere as far as possible, but not a bit more, or it'll fall, yes? Now, I could keep talking about theory all day, but practice is the best professor. Show us how it's done.
Vamos lá.
Accio. Very good.
É assim que faz?
Splendid!
Ai! Pô, foi sem querer, pô. Desculpa aí.
That's it! Very good! Points to Ravenclaw. But there's certainly no sport in playing without some friendly competition. Miss Onai, would you care to give our new student
Aí ela
a
vai
bit of a
e acaba
challenge?
comigo, quer ver?
Come on up. Very good, both of you. Well done.
Is that all you've got? Levioso! Professor Hecat!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces in your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it. Now, you may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge. To the wise, age matters very little. Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Esse mesmo.
Levioso.
Levioso.
A levitation charm?
Levioso! A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No? One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
Vamos lá então. Vamos aprender. Isso aí. Onde que ele vai? No atalho.
Levioso!
Pô, achei que a gente ia dar tiro
let's
um
try
no outro.
something a little larger. Let us begin with the basic cast.
Ah, tá.
See how the dummy deflected your cast?
Sim.
This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast. Remember, a surprised opponent is a weak opponent.
Levioso!
Good. Now, the basic cast. Well done.
Aí sim. Aí sim. Derrotei o boneco.
Very good. But the best way to practice is by duel.
Isso aí.
We'll start with you two.
O porradeiro vai
Duelists,
cantar
take your
agora.
marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now,
vai.
I want a fair duel.
Se lascar,
Using
doido.
only Levioso, basic cast, and Protego. You may begin.
Levioso!
Lucky.
Nothing lucky about it.
Toma.
This can't be your first duel. Let's just say I'm a quick learner.
Vai se lascar.
Levioso!
If only all the life students would have adept.
Toma.
Joy life
Se lascou. É isso aí.
Not bad for a beginner. You give as good as you get.
Deixa ele de cara. É isso aí, pô. É isso aí.
I put you on the spot, and you rose to the challenge.
Isso aí.
Points to Ravenclaw.
Thank you, Professor Hecat. Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
If what I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great things from you. I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it. A classroom duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins, is a different kettle of Grindylows entirely.
Understood, Professor.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you. Again, well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments. All right. That's enough spectacle for one day. Class is dismissed.
Gostei dessa aula. Essa aqui até agora foi a melhor do tutorial, hein?
Nice work.
Falar com vocês. Você tá boladão.
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
É isso
It was
aí.
certainly
Você
good
perdeu pra mim.
Practice.
practice.
It felt more like I was dueling an expert. Sebastian Sallow, by the way.
Isso aí.
Didn't expect a new student to be so deft with a wand. Then again, perhaps this
Subestimando os
wasn't your
outros, cara. É isso
first
aí.
duel.
Não,
In
não
fact,
vamos
it
dar,
was.
né?
Perhaps I have a knack for
Vamos
it.
humilde,
Be
vamos
coy
humilde.
if you like, but I know better. Magic requires intention and talent. You know, you might be a perfect fit for a certain exclusive, unsanctioned dueling organization.
Aí, ó. Começou já as tretas dentro da escola, ó.
Exclusive and unsanctioned. Count me in.
Não, pô, não era pra ter
Excellent.
falado isso. Era pra
Knew
falar
I
que era
was right about
intrigante.
If you want to get the most out of your time
Aí
at
não,
Hogwarts,
pô.
you're going to need to break the rules now and then. Whether it's joining
Já
a
comecei
secret
errado,
dueling
todo
club
atrasado. Aí
or
vou
sneaking
quebrar a
into the
regra. Aí não,
restricted
pô.
section of the library. You just have to be clever enough not to get caught.
Aí.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll keep that in mind.
Good. Pleasure chatting with you. I'm
Os
sure I'll
caras já
see you
querem me
soon.
expulsar da escola,
Perhaps
mano.
somewhere
Mal cheguei.
unsanctioned. We'll see if your performance today was sheer luck or actual skill. Look for Luke and Brattleby near the clock tower entrance. If you're interested. Till next time.
Tá. Isso aí. Gostei dessa missão, hein? Essa missão foi legal. Essa missão foi legal.
I'd like to do some window shopping at Hogwarts.
Olha
Well,
ele aí.
fancy meeting you here.
Hello, Sebastian.
Ah, my new charge. I'm told you're in dire need of supplies, and I'm to accompany you into Hogsmeade for them. Is this your first foray into the village?
It is. I haven't left the castle since I arrived.
Well, I shall endeavour to be the very best of guides, then. Hogsmeade's a charming little place, self-contained too. We should be able to find you everything that you need. Shall we?
Ah, tá. Acho que agora vai liberando partes do mundo, né? Mundo aberto.
I was glad Professor Weasley asked me to join you
Bonito, hein?
today.
As am I. Thank you, by the way.
Of course. You're the only one who's ever bested me in a duel. The way I see it, I'd be wise to keep an eye on you. So how would you like to do this? Weasley told me you had a list of things to get.
Sim.
A wand and some other bits.
Yes. Dittany seeds, some spellcrafts, and some potion recipes.
Perfect. Can't wait to see what you do with the new wand. And a short list gives you plenty of time to poke around the village. I just have to pop into a shop to find something for my sister. Let's meet up in the town circle when you're finished. Remember, have fun. It's Hogsmeade.
I'll be right with... Ah, it's you. Just a moment, please.
Hello, sir. I'm looking for...
For a new wand, yes. It's about time.
Yes, about time.
Well, you're our new fifth-year student, are you not? Oh, what am I saying? Of course you are. Gerbold Ollivander's the name. But of course, you'll have heard of the Ollivanders, I'm sure. Finest wand makers in the world. It's a pleasure to meet you, truly. Now, come with me. Let's find you the perfect wand, shall we? No, not you.
Eu vou escolher ou ele vai me dar uma? Aí não, né, pô? Deixa eu escolher.
Powerful core. 10.5 inches. You might do. Here, give this one a try. Well, go ahead, swish. How odd. Once more, come on, really swish it. Oh dear.
Não, essa
Well, this
não.
isn't a good match at all, is it? We'll find you something, not to worry. No, not you. Perhaps. Yes.
Fibra de coração de
Rare
dragão.
wood, 13.75 inches, dragon heartstring. Let's give this one a try. Oh, goodness.
Meu pai.
looks like it's back to the shelf for you. This is proving to be trickier than I had anticipated. How perplexing. Where are you? Perhaps you? There you are. Yes, I think you might be the one. Here, take it. What do you think? Extraordinary. Another wand, another beginning of a bright and magical future. Now, how did that feel?
Good. Different. I sensed a sort of surge of some kind.
A match. Your connection seemed particularly powerful. The right wand will learn from you, just as you learn from it.
I'm eager to try it out.
I would imagine so. A wand with a dragon heartstring core is capable of dazzling magic. And the bond between you and your wand should only grow stronger. Do not be surprised at your new wand's ability to perceive your intentions, particularly in a moment of need.
That sounds wonderful, Mr. Ollivander.
I'll let you get to it. Do come and see me again if ever I can be of further assistance.
I officially have all of my supplies.
Excellent.
Did you get what you needed for your sister?
I did. So I suppose the world is our oyster now. Let's see what else we can get up to.
Opa, ó o B.O. Quem é isso, gente? É doido.
One fire! Draw it away from the building! Away from the village!
Não tava esperando isso agora, não. Mais um quebrando tudo. Faz isso não, cara. Meu Deus. Meu Deus, como é que esquiva? Eu esqueci.
Are we weakening him at all? Keep at it! We'll wear him down eventually.
Como que eu esquivo? Eu esqueci, cara. R1? Peraí que eu vou morrer, cara.
What was that? A taste of his own medicine. Nicely done.
Peraí, eu tenho que aprender como é que eu... Caramba, gente. Ih, tomei também, peraí.
He's faltering. A few more hits should do the job.
já, overpower. Mó OP. Caraca, matei o bicho, explodiu todo mundo.
Goodness! A second troll! Did you two take on a fully grown troll by yourselves?
I suppose so. It's all a bit of a blur, to be honest.
Merlin's beard. Are you all right?
We are, and we were glad to help.
I'd say help is a bit of an understatement. Nerve like that. The makings of an aura, if you ask me. If you are unharmed, perhaps the two of you wouldn't mind helping me put a few things back to where they were.
Of course, officer.
Singer. Officer Singer. And thank you, again.
Ih, mulher sumiu. Pois é, eu só tenho que aprender agora. Quer dizer, relembrar como é que eu faço pra...
A moment, if you would. I'll go and see what he wants.
Tem mais BO acontecendo? Ih, rapaz, agora lascou, hein, ó.
You said you could get to the child when they came to Hogsmeade. That all you needed was a distraction. I gave you a distraction.
I just watched a student take down your distraction. Who's this child? What are you not telling me?
All you need to know is that if you cannot get to the child, then you have no value to me.
Let's go.
Tá vendo? A treta tá começando.
I don't think so.
What was that goblin doing with Victor Rookwood?
Ranrock is working with Rookwood.
The goblin from the Daily Prophet. I knew I'd seen him somewhere. Quickly, let's get inside the 3 broomsticks.
It's a treat to see you, Lodgok. I shall let you know if I hear anything.
Thank you, Sirona.
You be well. Now, what can I... Oh, there's a face I haven't seen before.
It's my first time here.
Welcome. Butterbeer's on me. Heard about the attack. I shall be looking in on the other shopkeepers and residents shortly. Glad to see you two escaped injury.
Thanks to this one.
Tomou uma geladinha.
Single-handedly took down a troll.
Is that right? Well done.
Thanks for this.
My pleasure. I will say, trolls in Hogsmeade. That's never happened before. Something's not right. The only brutes we usually have to deal with are...
Olha o problema.
How timely.
Was that Lodgok I saw leaving just now? Your clientele's not what it used to be, Sirona.
Not to worry, Victor. Once the two of you leave, the caliber of my clientele will greatly improve. I wouldn't do that if I were you, Theophilus.
Come now. No need for theatrics. I'm only here for this one anyway.
Opa, vamos cair na porrada de novo, hein? Vambora.
My friend is enjoying a well-earned butterbeer.
Only want a quick word.
Perhaps you didn't hear me. I said, my friend is busy.
One would think you all had enough bloodshed for one day.
Bora, vamos cair na porrada aí, vamos cair na
Come,
porrada aí.
Theophilus. The 3 broomsticks isn't what it used to be. Let's take our galleons elsewhere. Can't drink butterbeer forever.
Seems you've made an unfortunate enemy. Watch your back. Rookwood and Harlow are worse than any troll you might encounter.
Trolls? Ranrock and Rookwood? What are you not telling me?
I promised to tell you everything, but it's perhaps best I do that later.
And on that note, I think we should head back to the castle.
Cadê? Não vou cair na porrada, não? Vou cair na porrada.
I'm certainly glad Sirona was there. Told you she was one of the good ones.
I can see that. She didn't seem at all intimidated by Rookwood and Harlow.
I think you'll need to tell me why Victor Rookwood has you in his sights. But we can talk later. For the moment, we should return to the castle. Professor Weasley's certain to hear about the troll attack soon if she hasn't already. Don't want to risk another detention for getting back after hours.
O bicho começou a pegar, hein? Level 4, isso aí, vambora. Ó, a coruja. Então, pessoal, eu vou deixando o vídeo por aqui. A treta já começou, já tá rolando. Enfrentamos o nosso primeiro inimigo da história, né? O Trasgo, ou Troll. E a gente se vê no próximo vídeo, então. Vamos ver o que essa história vai nos reservar, né? Então, lembra, se inscrever no canal, curtir o vídeo, comentar e compartilhar também, hein? A gente se vê no próximo, galera. Valeu!